How big is your child's world? As big as a mobile phone? As big as a computer screen? As big as a television screen? As big as a classroom? Or as vast as the universe? Has it ever occurred to you that your children might be missing out on all the wonders that our planet and the universe have to offer? To them, Puma might just be a fancy shoe and not a majestic beast that runs at terrific speed. Jaguar might just be a name of a car and not a beautiful animal that stalks the wild. And all that star means is the name of a television channel and not the wide vast heavens above that house galaxies, nebulas, black holes and parallel universes. Think about it. Before it's too late to regret, let your children experience the world in all its glory and lead an enriching life filled with the magnificence of all that's happening around. A world where your child is lying down in an igloo with a glass ceiling, with a whiteness of polar ice all around. From the blanketing white, he looks up to the pale northern skies and all of a sudden, his breath stops. Streaked across the sky in multi-dimensional lights, he witnesses the aurora borealis. Or imagine they wake up at the first flush of dawn. They look out into the rippling blue ocean. They are transfixed by ripples on the grainy yellow sand. Millions of Oliver Ridley turtles freshly hatched on the beach, teeming towards the sea. Wait, it could be something out of this world too. Your kids have a fantastic imagination. Why not spark it with questions like, do you know what kind of a meal an astronaut would enjoy in outer space? Then gently lead them to the depths of the Amazon forest and leave them with a sound they'll never forget. The bewitching symphony of 1,000 frogs singing. Or, when they look up, they are filled with an amazing sense of wonder. Hundreds and thousands of birds in synchronized flight, winging their way amidst endless blues. Inspire awe in them. Let the grandeur of the Himalayas come alive, like never before. Let them fly. Fly over the mighty Mount Everest. Or experience the pride that stems from actually playing in a World Cup sporting event.
of tomorrow, taking part in this tournament, making friendships. That is the power of football.
Wouldn't you like to leave your kids in a real apple orchard, plucking fresh apples, feeling the smooth skin of the fruit and sinking their teeth into its juicy, crunchy freshness? Now you can promise your children this wonderful world. A world of real experiences, which open up a whole new universe of learning opportunities, where each moment in time becomes ripe with possibilities. When you were a kid, weren't you excited when your teacher told you to put seeds in wet cotton, and after a few days, you saw the tender green tendril shooting up? You carried that along with the rest of your classmates. It was one of your first biology lessons. A lesson etched in your memory forever. Your children too are similar. They are shown what is actually possible. They too start dreaming, sparks their imagination. They learn better. They learn more. The only way this happens is when children go out and participate in group activities. That way, knowledge becomes interesting and retention becomes much easier. Take a child on a field trip. Make them excited, and they'll soak in everything like a sponge. Subjects that seem laborious inside a classroom suddenly come alive. Their understanding becomes crystal clear. Contact with a real object stimulates the child's curiosity. Take them to the Grand Canyon and talk about wind erosion. They'll never forget it. And once they've witnessed the stunning landscape, the landscapes of their minds open up to a brilliant future. Research clearly suggests that students actually retain a great deal of factual information from a tour than they ever can by flipping pages or by flipping channels. At Teach, we are equipped to bring all these out-of-classroom experiences and programs to fuel your child's potential to the maximum. Each one of them is unique. Each one of them reinforces the subjects taught in school in a refreshing manner. Each one of them designed to place the child in real situations with lots of activities, fun, and games. It involves them so much that they never get tired of learning. In fact, they want more and more and more. And thankfully, this is not junk food, but food for a healthy mind, body, and spirit. That's the very reason the Teach Company in 15 years has acquired a growing family of 350,000 happy children. Today, Teach partners with all top schools, exposing their children to the powers of effective education that stem from out-of-classroom experiences. And since we have the invaluable resources to feed their limitless imagination, these children come back again and again to participate in the unique world of learning that Teach offers. And what makes the Teach curriculum unique? Well, it is our thoughtful selection of destination and content. We work extremely hard to create the right program that blends with the destination to create the perfect environment for learning. Our job is not to transport children to a particular destination, but our job starts months before that, where our experts devise all the ingredients that will stimulate young minds, create an active interest in education, and work on their all-round development. Teach covers a broad spectrum of subjects that include history and heritage, science and technology, art and culture, sports and adventure, and nature and wildlife. Teach doesn't look at these as mere subjects, but real worlds waiting to be explored. And what have the out-of-classroom experiences of Teach achieved? Children display a deeper understanding of how science, technology, and society work in harmony. Intelligence is honed to be razor-sharp. and they acquire practical knowledge that's a huge positive influence on their daily decision-making mechanisms. Besides, every teach experience fosters in children essential qualities like unity, independence, responsibility, sensitivity, and concern for humanity, heritage, and environment. So every student who comes to teach is a potential Christopher Columbus, ready to undertake a voyage to seek new lands and experiences and emerge as confident, broad-minded human being who believes that achieving great things is not just a dream, but very much a possibility, as real as all the wonders they witness right before their eyes. So who knows, with Teach by your side, your child could be the first astronaut to land on Mars, or a discovery scientist, or an avant-garde artist, or a champion sportsperson, or a successful entrepreneur. Although we are named Teach, we do not teach. But wonder of wonders, children learn and how. And these are not mere outings, but a lifetime of opportunities which can only happen when the world is your classroom. Welcome to the world of Teach, where the world is your classroom.